Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we are back in the Richelieu. Now it's been a long time. Well, I don't think it's been that long. Everybody likes to say I only run the Iowa or I only run this or run that. I play more ships than anybody else on YouTube. Let's be real. Like, if you look at the amount of videos that I put out, how many times per week do I play the same ship? None. It's literally most of the time, other than recently with the Yamato and stuff like that, because they're popular, I'll play it more than once. But usually I do a pretty good job of splitting stuff up. I also read through all my comments. I reply to a lot of them, and I look for ship suggestions. And somebody kept posting that I should jump in the Richelieu, and so I was like, you know what? Let's do it. But I play the Richelieu a little different than a lot of people. The Richelieu, the Jean Bart. I'm a lot more aggressive than most people that play these ships, and it makes for some interesting gameplay. So hopefully you guys are ready. We're gonna get this party started, and can we just talk about something real quick? First of all, the camo. I've seen a lot of different ships running this camo, and honestly, I think it looks best on the Jean Bart Richelieu. Like, it looks really good. I like it. And it's different on either side. I don't know if they should have probably mirrored it, because it's really good on one side and then it's kind of crappy on the other side. But that's the problem with having just a mat, like a template, and you just slap that over, or texture, whatever you want to call it. Just a texture that you slap over ships. And that's why the dedicated camos are just so much nicer. Because they're actually dedicated to the ships, so they're formed specifically for these ships. But Wichita just begging for it, and of course, the moment I pull the trigger, we go in between the little dips and ended up hitting the freaking mountain. It's unfortunate. But can we just talk about, like, this is a gorgeous freaking map right now. Am I wrong? Like, am I the only one that thinks this game is absolutely gorgeous? Like, it really is. I gotta give props. I cannot wait for the Series X to come out, the Xbox Series X, and I'm actually thinking about potentially, depending on how well YouTube does by the time that the Xbox Series X comes out, possibly picking up a PS5 as well, because there's some games that I like, or that I've thought about wanting to play on PlayStation that I just haven't had a chance to play because I'm an Xbox guy. But yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Might be something we can look into, but like I said, it's gotta help with the pay from YouTube first, because it's not cheap. But anyway, we're going to come around the corner. Now the Akatsuki's already been spotted to my left, and you'll notice I hit the engine boost because I want to catch this guy off guard, and I want to jump in here and punch him in the mouth. Now we've already got high explosive loaded, waiting for him. And if we have any justice in this world, we will delete him before he ever gets a chance to drop torps on us. But the good thing about the Jean Bart and the Richelieu is they actually turn very, very well. So I'm not too worried about getting into this fight. Now, we'd get him detected. We're going to go ahead, hit him hard, and take 3/4 of his health and leave him with just enough damage to get away and torp me. The bad thing about that is he fails miserably at torping me. But he held one salvo back just long enough to reach out and touch me, which is not preferable. Now, my secondaries being as good as they are, as you can see, those 150s on the turrets in the back, they're very nasty. We do take 2 torpedoes, which is unfortunate, but could have taken a lot more. Considering he had 9 of them launched, we only took 2, I think that's a win. And obviously, I'm still alive, and he's not, which means we get a huge advantage from here on out. And if we can take out the other destroyer in the near future, then that just solidifies our chance to win this match. Because I've said it before, I'll say it again, T-Bull says it all the time, Zarkoon says it, everybody says it, Hive, like, destroyers are the beginning and the end of your team. If you got good destroyer players on your team, it's hard to lose. If you've got bad destroyer players on your team, it's hard to win. So, keep that in mind. Any chance that you have to remove a destroyer from the board, jump on it. Don't lollygag. Don't, sit around and do nothing. Jump on it. Now, as you can see, we go ahead, capture A, solo cap. You gotta love that. Battleship getting up in here, showing everybody what's what. And now we've got a Wichita out here, and the Wichita is broadside onto me. And you're gonna see me try, I think, to squeeze a shot over this mountain, but it's just not quite capable of doing it. We fire at a pretty straight, flat arc, so it's hard to get over the island. However, you can see there was another battleship other than this Wichita and the hood that's right in front of me. There was another battleship off to my right. I haven't, at this point, got a chance to see what that battleship is. But I need to limit who can shoot me. So rather than just steaming full speed around the corner, we're going to slow down. We're going to try to hit this Wichita. You can see, even at this angle, can't get the shot over the island. And the few rounds that do go just splash all around the ship, and Wichita gets taken out. Now, the Gneisenauer is the ship that we weren't able to detect at the time. And now that he's lit up, we've made the right choice because he has no way to torp us here. He has to come out in front of us, which means he's going to take a disgusting salvo. Like, there is no getting around this. The French armor piercing is some of the most consistently nasty armor piercing in the game. So you do not want to put yourself broadside on in front of one at 4.7 kilometers. As this Gneisenauer is about to find out. Wait for it. Pow! 15,000 damage with no citadels. Pretty disgusting salvo. Rivaled only by, like, you know, the British armor piercing for its consistency. Like, it's disgusting how much damage you can get out of these things when you hit ships with a lot of them. Now, Gneisenauer fires his guns back at us, but let's be real, ain't nobody scared of a Gneisenauer's guns. But you can see we're just backing around the corner, trying to let our team catch up. We've got guys right next to us, and this Gneisenauer is still broadside onto us, meaning we get to maintain disgusting salvos on him every single time we get loaded. Luckily, my team is picking him apart, and he just doesn't have much in the way of health left, so he's not going to survive very much longer, but he gets just enough health to give me a thought of shooting him, and then he gets finished off. Which is real unfortunate when you think about it. Because now that we have gotten rid of the torpedo threat, it's time to start moving back out. And you'll see that I start immediately going forward. There's no need to keep reversing. The immediate threat is over. Move forward. These French battleships, I don't know why everybody likes to play them as a sniper. They are not snipers. If you've ever fired a French battleship at any sort of range, like, it's just a shotgun going off. Like, you land one or two hits, you're doing pretty good. But no, they're assault ships. Like, these things are meant to sail right into a mess and deal massive amounts of damage before anybody can react to it, which is why we were able to take out the Akatsuki so quickly. It's why we've been able to hold our own until the enemy, or until the friendlies get up in here and help us out. And now that we are in a position to do some damage, or now that we are in a position where we're at the back, we need to start moving forward again. We've got half our health left. We've got very good armor, and oh my god, Nagato, this is gonna hurt you more than it is me. Now again, 16 kilometers away. Not the easiest shot for a French battleship, but as you can see, that's actually not a bad grouping. And we hit them with 3 penetrations and did quite a significant amount of damage. And because these things reload every 20 seconds, you can do it so quickly. Like, we don't even need the reload booster that you get on the Jean Bart. Because, really, can we get somebody to spot, please? I can't shoot the Odin yet. I want to get rid of the Nagato because he's got 16-inch guns, 410 millimeters. So we want to try to get rid of him. Everybody else is focusing on the Odin up close, and there was another 16,000 damage done with 5 penetrations on the broadside of the Nagato. I'm really surprised that A, he's survived the first 2 salvos on him while broadside to a French battleship, but B, that he didn't get citadeled at all. Now, the Odin on the other side, he just got torped. He ran aground, he put himself in a bad position, and now he gets finished off with another 9,000 damage salvo. And because we were able to take out the Odin, now we get to look over at the Nagato, while my entire team starts focusing on the hood that's around the corner. which is perfect for me because it means I get to finish what I started. So not only did I get to kill the Odin, but we get to finish off the Nagato as well. As soon as he gets detected, we'll go ahead and finish him off. Now, he tries to bow tank, but honestly, it's too late. You're going to take too much damage from these French armor piercing. You're not going to be able to bow tank, even in in any ship, really. You're not bow tanking French armor piercing, because it can still group up 15,000 on you, even while bow tanking. Now, that being said, I've got my sights set solely on this hood, and we got the engine boost running. We are coming in hot. But as you can see, we're going to reach out and touch him first. And sure enough, another 5,000 to 8,000 damage done. No problem. We're up to 82,000 damage. Now, I know this hasn't been the most damaging game in the world, but it's been a fun one, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. So let me know in the comments below what you guys have thought of the match. If you've got any suggestions for ships you guys want to see, let me know as well. I'm also thinking about doing some history videos now, as far as ships that are in the game and their history. Obviously, it has to be ships that were real, so that's the thing. But you can see another 16,000. I probably fired that one a little prematurely. I was getting excited for that quick citadel, but unfortunately I fired just a hair too soon. Still got 16,000 damage, and I'm going to get closer. But look, Hood's like, I know what's happening. I got to get out of here. This guy's going full ram mode. You're right, but at the same time, I don't need to if you go broadside. We took you for 16 last time, and this time, yeah, you're done. 9,000 more damage and finishing you off, giving us our 4th kill. Almost another Kraken. I've been getting a lot of Krakens lately. 108,000 damage, 4 kills. Second on the leaderboard. Akatsuki doing a really good job. Nobody of honorable mention in the enemy team this time. But yeah, if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, I will see you in the next video.